to men? What makes them different from normal sheep? Did you know that in Dagestan there's a breed of sheep that's specifically used to provide sexual services to men? What makes them different from normal sheep is one thing. Their backsides are abnormally large. These sheep were deliberately bred by scientists for a single purpose: to let men use them as a way to release stress. And recently, a farm like this was discovered in the United States. Investigations showed there were more than 1,300 of these sheep there, and over half of them are used every single day for men's entertainment. If you want to see what they actually look like, you just need to type stress relief sheep into the search bar. The most disturbing part is that because their hips are so oversized, many of these sheep can barely walk. Their lives have almost completely turned into a living hell, and a lot of them don't even make it to 10 years old. Even more shocking, there's another practice that's extremely common there: men marrying these sheep. Many men literally take them home and treat them as their wives, and in that place, this is considered totally normal. In just the past year alone, more than 1,000 of these households have already been recorded, and that number is still growing. So why would men choose to marry a sheep instead of a woman? The reason is actually very simple. They barely make noise, they don't cause trouble, and they never refuse intimacy. So when it comes down to choosing between a sheep and a woman, many men end up choosing the sheep. Even though animal rights groups have filed countless complaints and tried to get this banned, the authorities have shown no response at all and have even allowed this behavior to continue. Did you know that in Dagestan there's a breed of sheep that's...
All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to start off by giving all praises, all the blessings, all the glory to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Racha HaKwadash, or Racha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations. And all peace, all right? Much peace, all right, to the brothers. The 144,000 hopefully elect men who are pushing this word, and elect, okay? You know, pushing this word in all truth, diligence, sincerity, all right? For the restoration of our people, all right? For this truth, all right, to spread, man, all right? Good is stronger than evil, okay? Good is stronger than evil, all right? And the only time that you need darkness is when you go to sleep to recharge, all right? It's the only time that darkness or being in darkness is good, all right? Shalom to the women and children who watch and who learn from these videos, all right? And I got to get another video, 1 second. All right. I'm going to title this video The BLK woman is the new castration. All right. It's the new castrator. Okay. The BLK woman is the new castrator of the BLK man or men. All right. And yeah, the footage that you just seen yeah, was facts, all right? And I went into a word. I didn't break the word down. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that word right now, okay? I'll get back to this later. All right. Indigent, all right?
Indigent. Indigent.
Okay, so this is a word. All right. I it's been a long time since I've actually heard this word. I heard it once as a young child. All right. Indigent. Indigent. All right. Says an indigent person, all right, is extremely poor, lacking the basic resources of a normal life. All right. And wouldn't you say that a person who would mount a sheep, okay, a person who would mount a sheep was a person who was extremely poor and lacking the basic resources of a normal life. You see, Esau is he is the indigent of all mankind, man. All right. Often the indigent lack not only money but homes. All right, and he has no place to live really. Okay, that's why he goes to and fro in the earth. Okay, so let's do something else, shall we? Let's see. Should have went to the Edamon online, but let's just do this AI overview. So the word indigent entered the English language around 1400. Okay, around 1400. From Old French and Middle French, deriving directly from the Latin indigent, in, indigentine, tim, all right, indigens, meaning needing or in want of, all right, needing or in want of, all right. And Esau is he's needing and he's in want, all right. He's wanting, man, all right, to need or lack, okay. And what it is, he's lacking the spirit of Israel, man, all right. He's lacking Yahweh Shem Yahushai as well, all right. Latin roots. Indigere combines the archaic prefix indu, in, or within, all right. Within with egeri, to be in need of, okay. Okay. Within. So what's within, he's in need, all right. And let's go to Job real quick. All right. I'm going to go to the book of Job. All right. Give me 1 second. Come on, man. This damn device, man. Oh man, I just messed up because this device now everything is moving slow. Everything is moving slow because I'm doing this lesson, man. Okay, let's see if we can get right to the point. Okay, here we go. Job 30:1. Okay, lacking in need of. This is the indigent, right? This is the indigent. All right. See, we, the Hebrew Israelites, we have a home. Okay. Okay. But Esau does not. Okay. This is Job 30:1. It says, but now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers, okay, I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. So even during the time of Job, all right, the dogs that were out to watch the flocks of sheep, they wouldn't let, or cattle, okay, and you just saw a sheep, all right. This is where, you know, this devil is, and these are the people who are responsible for making decisions over our lives. Okay, this person, this type of individual. Okay, he's telling you what's moral, what's immoral, what your standards should be, and what they shouldn't be. Okay, we're talking about the so-called white man, Esau. Esau Edom. This is who we're talking about. You saw the person who made that cartoon, who they depicted. The men, I didn't even research it, but I guarantee if we research that, Uzbekistan, wherever they were talking about, okay, whatever country they were in, okay, that those are Edomite men. All right. So Job, during the time of Job, yeah, they wouldn't let these Edomites be out with the dogs in their flocks, because they would be, they learned that the dogs even didn't want to get penetrated by them 24/7, man. As freaky as these damn devils are, man. However freaky they want to be. Okay? And who else is on this level? Hey, man, the so-called BLK woman, man. Okay? She's a dead second with this damn devil, man. Verse 2, okay? It says, yea, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. Okay? They were perished, they had a history of that's what you call him, Esau Edom. That's why you call him Esau. All right? He's wasted away, man. Okay? They were in and out of caves, living in caves, eating out of the skulls. That's customary. That's their lifestyle, man. They go in and out of that condition. That's why these buildings you see these buildings, Jake, are all fascinated at Trump Tower and all these tall buildings. Well, those buildings are representative, representations of the caves in the mountains that they once dwelled in. That's why it's formed with concrete. It's not wood, it's concrete, and it's hard, and it's not really luxurious. See, and this is, we're trapped in this hellhole, man. Verse 3 says, for want There it goes. For want. Okay. And what is the script? What does the meaning of indigent mean? Needing or in want of. Okay. Verse 3, for want and famine, they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste. See? They have no resources. That's why they're thieves. Stealing your culture, stealing your land, stealing, even stole us. And gave us what? This bullshit, man. Okay? And you people, man, you people are living in the bullshit, man. You're living in the wickedness. You're living in the evil. Okay, evil, evil, okay? When used, you could turn an evil act into a good act. All right? You can do that. Okay? You can. But see, we are not carnal. All Jake has to do is call on Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. That's all Jake needs to start doing. Calling on Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Calling on that name, man. Asking and begging for Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai to return, man. Get us out of here. Okay, you don't have to be proficient in Hebrew. Okay, you take one step towards the Most High, He's going to take 10 towards you. But you're not going to do that. You're not. Jake is not going to do that. Okay, I'm going to jump down to verse 5. It says, they were driven forth from among men. Okay, men. Okay, because he has it in captions here. It says, they cried after them as after a thief. Okay. So during that time, the people of the nations pushed them away from them. Okay. Because they were thieves. They were stealing shit. Verse 6 says, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Okay. See, the Latin root is telling you a better definition than the modern term. The modern term is just saying poor. Okay. Yeah, Esau has but see, it'll confuse you now because now he's rich. What does the scripture say? Let's see. I want to see if I can get it. No, they didn't have a primary. Come on. Oh, man. Let's see. Is this it? It should be the one. Okay, that's not it. That's a good one, but that's not the one that I'm looking for. And these scriptures, let's see. Come on, gotta be primary. Come on. This is Ecclesiastes 10:6. It says, folly, okay, folly, which is Esau, right? Shift to English, okay, we're going with this definition right here. By the early 15th century, Middle English speakers adopted the term via French to describe someone lacking basic resources, money, or comfort. Okay. Says folly is set in great dignity. See, now you look at these so-called white people and you say, man, they got it all. Man, look at the Rothschilds, or, the white people got it everything, man. Look at the black woman, okay? The BLK woman, okay? She is the new tool that is being used to castrate our men. She is the new tool being used to castrate our men. All right? Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. And who are the rich? When they came here, they stole the land from the natives. Okay? The Northern Kingdom, all right? So-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans, they stole their land. Okay? We are the rich. They came and stole us. Okay? And set themselves up. And set themselves up. Okay, common confusion. So there's some confusion with this word. Esau, he has a forked tongue, so he gets the confusion, mixing the words up. So he'll confuse you Jakes, because you Jakes don't like to read. When that was Satan. That was really Satan. Okay? That was really Satan that just called, man. All right? Not even Satan's helper, man. Satan. But, yeah. Okay? Indigent. All right? That's Esau, man. Now let me it's another video that I wanted to show. So, we're not just okay. We hey. I can go to more scriptures, all right? I can go to more scriptures to prove that point. But, hey, everybody knows these scriptures, man, especially if you're of the hopefully elect. This word right here hits Esau, okay?
Nigga was just fiending to fuck me. Now he mad because I'm trying to get an Uber home. Now you like, get the fuck out my car. No, nigga. Now you're gonna fucking wait. No, now you're gonna wait. Now you're gonna wait. These niggas be so crazy. This nigga was just fiending to... No, don't touch me. This nigga was just fiending to fuck me. Now he mad because I'm trying to get an Uber home. Now you like, get the fuck out my car.
Now this is how the BLK woman really behaves, man. This is how she really behaves. And guess who has her behaving this way? Esau. YT man. All right? RED man. All right? Esau has her behaving this way. And so she is the new castrator of the BLK man. All right? She's castrating men at a phenomenal rate, more than her abortion rate. Okay? So a lot of you Jakes, you're trying to be him in this society where the rainbow man, the starburst man, is the man. You're dressing how the starburst man dresses. And a lot of you Jakes, you don't understand that. The starburst man, and the way that those tight jeans, and that's starburst man attire. Rhinestones and rhinestone cowboy. You better pay attention to what you're doing, man. That's rainbow starburst homosexual dress codes. And you Jake are conforming to that vibration. That's a homosexual vibration. And you're being him. You're trying to be him under a homosexual vibration. And who's the instigator of all that? The YT man and the BLK woman. They're castrating you motherfuckers, man. You Jake are slow, man. You Jake are very slow.
Oh, nigga. Now you're gonna fucking wait. No, now you're gonna wait. Now you're gonna wait.
Now, wouldn't a beautiful woman be more concerned about a man just popping her dope, popping her, knocking her upside the head, leaving her with a bruise in her face? That's what but they're not beautiful. Okay? They're rough and rugged. They don't give a damn, man. Okay? They're rough and rugged and don't give a damn, man. And Esau is right there, okay, because, you know, he's tired of getting the bad rap for castrating Jake. Okay, cutting off your joint. Now he has the BLK woman to cut your joint off. And she's doing it mentally. That's why they keep having these Blue Chew commercials, and the weird shit is always an ad there, man. Who gives a damn about these ran through ass broads, man? You know, well, I almost said something, but what's these Genesis with a side, and you know they had a problem with the apostles saying, "Listen, go and buy you some women." Listen, bro, I guarantee you, if you go and buy a woman, okay, you will come out ahead, farther ahead than you dealing with these 304s, man. Okay?
I'm sure by now everyone has seen the video of the black woman going on the first date with a white man. She went running. He runs ahead of her. He made a joke about killing her. When he found out she was recording, he said he was joking. Every response to that video, she has defended it, saying, "Don't leave me alone. I'm happy here. I found my white man. I'm good." Everyone has seen that. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this video where this black woman says she only dates white men, and recently matched with some white man, and the white man she matched with basically said the N-word. She told him not to say it. The white man flipped on her, said every black girl he has ever dated has let him say it, so she better let him say it. When she refused, he...
And you Jake, need to cut those damn dreads, man. You need to cut them fucking dreads, man. Okay? You need to cut them, man. Cut that shit off. But hey, you know, hey, I was watching the third phase. I've been watching the third phase of the moon. Okay, damn near every night, man. Listen, man, these chariots, man, they got that CERN. Okay, CERN is trying to open up a portal. Okay? They're trying to open up a portal. Okay, but you know the angels are coming in. All right, Because if you look at third phase of the moon, man, they're showing some chariots, man, and they're showing a vast number of chariots, and these are not small chariots, man. So, Lord willing, we don't have it's not going to be that much longer, man. Okay?
He went off on her, and she's come on saying she's done dating white men. She's now going to switch to black men and black women. And I'm sure everyone knows that our women are the only. There's so many books they've written teaching teaching each other how to bag a white man. And in those books, every single thing that black men complain about, that they tell us to shut the fuck up about, the wigs, the attitude, everything that we tell them to change about themselves that they say no, in these books they're telling each other, if you want to get a white man, you have to change these things about yourself. For the black man, fuck that nigga. Be your best self. If he don't want you like that, you can do bad by yourself. But if you want a white man, you have to change these things about yourself. Now, the point of this video is white men are now getting, like, we're in the time where white people are being comfortable being overtly and blatantly racist. And a lot of white men we're seeing, a lot of black women are coming online now to complain about white men being aggressive and acting like they have this, like they deserve, like they.
And yeah, we talk about Jake with an Edomite chick. Hey man, hey, and this is what I said. The darkest skin BLK woman has the lowest self-esteem of any other fucking woman on the planet. Okay? They specifically now go, and somehow they must have some type of testosterone level in them, okay? Because I'm like, I like them a dark skinned a Jake woman, right? But guess what, man? They're normally going for an Edomite Jake. They have low self-esteem, man. Okay? Unless they're of the Northern Kingdom, unless they're from Reuben, all right? And then, when they, if they're from Reuben, then they just have a shitty ass attitude. You can't really deal with them. Okay. For the most part, all right? Yeah, man. They're flocking. They're getting with these Edomite men. That's mostly very dark-skinned women, all right? And remember, Esau went and got some women from Canaan, okay, and got some of the darkest women. That's Esau's M.O., okay? That's his M.O., to go and get the darkest-skinned woman.
Sense of ownership, so what I'm trying to make this say is the next wave now is, I hope y'all are ready, because we're going to start getting blamed for white men feeling like they have ownership over black women. We're going to take the blame for it. I hope y'all are ready. For white men feeling entitled.
And these Edomite men, they're already, okay, these YT men, they're already calling their woman nigger and calling them all kind of nigger words. They're doing that, okay? She's not saying anything, okay? They're talking nasty to her. She's not saying anything, all right? She's not saying anything.
To the black woman's body, the white man feeling entitled to the black woman's time. We're going to get the blame for it. We'll be blamed for everything. They won't, Pastor Lobster, they won't look at that era of them begging these men. Nope. Y'all remember the Dylan Roof, the guy that shot up the black church, when he was sentenced, the day he was sentenced, white man's whore was trending. Black women were on the internet calling themselves white man's whore. That day, I'm not gonna lie, that day broke my heart in ways you could not imagine. That has nothing. They will not look at all their actions that have led these men to feel entitled to their bodies. They won't look at these books. They won't look at the black wife effect. They won't look at the fact that Saturday Night Live made fun of the black woman's desire for black men. Yes, look this up. NBC, Saturday Night Live made fun of the black wife effect. They won't look at all of these things that make these men feel entitled to them and their bodies. No, they will look at us and blame something. They will blame us for this. So I hope you guys are ready.
And let me tell you what the blame is going to be. The blame is going to be that black men made fun of them while they were in grammar school, grade school, elementary school, and thought that they were always ugly. It's always bullshit, okay, with the BLK woman, man. That's why we don't need you bitches, man. We don't need you hoes, man. I don't wish Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man, bring this shit on, man. Okay? Because I want to see you bitches, man, like the mire in the fucking street, man. I can't wait for that day, man. I can't wait for that day, man. Bitches be asking for a piece of corn. Bitch, get the fuck out of here, all right? Step over you, all right? So ass with a with a dirt bomb, all right? Hit your ass with a dirt bomb. You know, a dirt bomb is a piece of mud that bricks up. Okay, but the mud really is, you know, the soil here is no good no more. So the mud really don't brick up to dirt balls. So you don't really get a dirt bomb no more that you could pick up and just get mud and then just you pick up the soil. Now it's just dust. So it's over, man. There's no fertility in it. All of the chemicals that this damn devil has done in it, all of the chemicals that she puts in her body. All the chemicals that she puts in her body, the bad food that she constantly eats. And you, Jake, you know, all of the rods that's going in her, and you, Jake's is steady kissing on her, humping on her, sweating on her, you know, that shit is going from pores to pores. And this is the prison that we're in, man. This is the battle that we're up against. And you people are rejecting Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. You're rejecting our power.
Next stage now, once the white men are getting more comfortable, when MAGA goes into full-blown fascism, when Project 2025 is at its height, white men will take black women when they feel like it. And any black woman who says anything, that's her problem. And when that happens, black men, we will be responsible. We will get the blame for it. Not them doing everything now to teach these men that these men are entitled to them. Not them begging these men. No. We will get the blame for it. And remember,
yeah. Oh, yeah, we already blamed. You know, it's late. You know, they're going to say, hey, when we were going to school, hey, didn't no black man want to date us? Okay. They remember that. They didn't get the, you know, get the boyfriend that they wanted. Okay. Hey, man, we got to get the fuck up out of here, man. That's why this devil has kept us afflicted. See, when you're poor, our poor and our poverty comes from affliction, oppression. Their poverty, their poor is inherited, genetic, recessive. It's in the DNA. And that's why they hate us, man. And guess what? The nigga woman hates us, man. The BLK woman, she hates us. Okay? The women of the other tribes, man, they're not looking for checking for no real Jake, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Do you believe that? They can give a damn boy how much, if they're not in control of the situation, if they're not the goddess Diana, okay, and you worshiping the ground that they funky ass walk on, well, guess what, man? You're not going to be a runner-up candidate or in either of their top 5 fucking lists, man. There's another video where these damn, let me get it. Let me find it.
And then I'm going to respond.
I said a picture when I was a little girl. You gotta be real.
And let me say this, man. I was down in Mississippi Valley. Hey, I was down in Mississippi Valley State, down in Mississippi, right? And that, that was the first time that I had ever saw real rainbow bright starburst men, okay? Homosexuals. That was the first time I encountered them. And guess what? They wasn't like no RuPaul. These dudes were like 6'6", cut up, in the gym, okay? In the gym. All right? But they were full blown. I couldn't believe it. And then it was groups of them, man. In Mississippi.
So I want you to tell me, who are these boys behaving like? Are they behaving like masculine young black men, or are they behaving like feminine young black men? And the first comment is, don't attack me, but I think that they're just having fun. Young black men do not have fun in ways as a female. Women have blurred the lines of what men do and what women do. Y'all have taken away the roles and the positions of the man, and now they think that they can do things that women do. And
she has castrated them. It's always been penis envy with the Edomite red white T man, okay, and the BLK woman, okay. It's penis envy, okay. She don't worship you because you riding her out any better than anybody else. Listen, if she doesn't control you, okay, you're out the door, man. You have to be subservient to her and to Esau's will.
this is not fucking okay. We continue to have gay men who have full-on beards and wigs telling our young men that this behavior is okay, and black women support the nonsense. You will never see a black man, a masculine black man, supporting the gay lifestyle at all. At all.
Never.
At all. At what point as women do we hold ourselves accountable for the direction that we have allowed our people to go in? Because these boys are not behaving like men. They're reflecting what we do. Shaking breasts. Who has the power of doing that? Women. And then gay men who go and get implants. Or
and what man or boy, I never did that as a boy. Not even as a child. That never crossed my mind. But see, it's the BLK woman, and these, and this is who you brothers are competing against. You're competing against. That's who she's always wanted. She's the BLK woman has always wanted the Momo sexual rainbow bright man. Okay? What do you think dreads are so popular, man? Why do you think that style is popular, man? And the emotionalness of those men are the emotionalness, the emotionalism in these men is a result of high levels of estrogen. Spiritually seeing themselves as women. It's a psychological thing. Okay? Psychologically, they're unlocking feminine moods in their bodies, man. This is spiritual. This is a spiritual warfare, man. Get it together. But see, man, that's why the elect is just a few men, man. It's not a lot of the elect, man. And when the Lord passes on that spiritual power, man, you people don't know what you're going to get, man. Okay? It's going to be cleaning house. The scripture roughly says, let me get it, man. Let me get it. Then I'm going to end this video, man. That'll finish.
They get fat enough to have their breast out or their chest out, their pecs out. Literally. It is so disgusting how this behavior has become normalized.
Look, they put a commercial on that. All right. So Jeremiah 16:16 says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord.
Y'all have literally taken away masculinity and placed the man within the feminine role. Literally. These boys truly think that their behavior is not okay.
Castrated.
This is not okay.
They're castrated.
Why are young black men okay with behaving feminine? You bouncing your chest as if you have breasts is like you want to be a woman.
See, because just chopping off a man's rod, okay, you don't just chop his rod off. That's draconian, okay? That's barbarian. Okay, so you mentally turn him into a eunuch. Okay? With the food, with the women. Okay? The woman, she just always got her ass out. And you as a man, it's your instinct to snatch up such a woman, right? It is. That's in the instinct of a man. You see a woman bare like that, man, you supposed to snatch a woman up like that, man. And humble her, because that's what she's asking for. But these women have multiple men and they're still unable to be humbled, man. They're not covering up. It's nothing there.
Playboy Max wanting to be a fucking woman. Dean wanting to be a woman. Every single black male role model that they have in the public wants to be gay. Every single one. Every single one act like they be fucking on men. Every single one is doing gay shit. Every single one. Tell me one young black man that has not done some gay shit somewhere, some shape, on camera, somewhere. Please tell me. If black women do not start to speak up against this behavior, it is going to get worse because they are reflecting us. They're not doing shit that men would do. They're bouncing their chest like they're women because we're allowing the gay culture to implement within our society. They used to be on the outskirts. Black women never used to celebrate this fucking shit. I'm irritated.
Oh yeah, man, this is fucked up. Okay, Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill, and out the holes of the rocks. And this don't necessarily have to mean us, all right? Because guess what? Those chariots are going to hunt. There's a scripture that says, put a mark on the head of the men that sigh and cry. All right? And go throughout the city and slay, roughly paraphrasing the scripture, slay the men who don't have that mark on their head. All right? So it may be the chariots, that what you're calling UFOs. DJ Trump, Nero, just put out a decree to shoot them down. Okay? So things are heating up, man. Okay? Things are heating up. Putting things into perspective spiritually is the battle that we're up against now. All right? So, hey, stay tuned in, man. Lord willing, we edify till next time. Shalom.